Finally. Fucking hell.
We had a few minor technical problems.
They don't even
but we're
understand.
here.
They're probably thinking, what are you
Yeah,
talking
they
about?
don't even-
They don't understand. Yeah,
Innit? Like, what are you talking about? You're back at 6 p.m. on a Saturday. What technical
What are you
problems?
talking about? Fam, you don't understand what day it is, bro.
But we're here. We're here, everybody. What's up? Welcome back to episode 3 of the It's the episode 3, isn't it?
Yeah, episode 3. We ain't done that much yet.
Yeah, it's true. Welcome to the episode 3 of the LDN State of Mind. This is where we talk all things sport and current related topics. Today, we're going to talk about toxic relationships. And I don't really know what that means, as in toxic relationships. It could mean in a relationship that you're in with a female or a male, or just friendship-wise. Yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, my name is Chris, and this is my co-host Shay.
You telling
What
me?
you saying, bro?
I'm day out, broski. What you telling me?
Nothing, bro. I feel like we've been chatting for like an hour and a half already, mate.
Man's done the podcast already. I just forgot to press record. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, bro. People, you don't understand what time it is, man.
Oh boy. Aye, late night grind mode. Come on.
Bro, you know like that.
Yeah. So episode 3, we're gonna be talking about toxic relationships. I hope everyone will find this quite good, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we can kind of give advice with toxic relationships. We've not really said what exactly we're going to talk about, but this is why we're here. We're going to chat, innit?
Do you know what's mad, yeah? As we were doing our pre-record thing, I've looked on my phone, innit? I've gone on socials just to check it quickly, and I've seen that Quavo and Saweetie broke up, bro. Like literally just now, bro. She said that.
What are the chances?
It's mad, innit?
What are the chances?
She was like, she basically said his gifts and all he does don't mean shit because of what's been going on behind the scenes and blah blah blah. Oh, it's coincidence? I think not.
What has she not said? Why? What he's done? Well, I kind of know what he's done. If I'm honest with you, anyone that's in that Migos crew, I kind of know what they're doing, innit?
Bro, she's basically just like, I'm single. I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulating that degrades my character. Presents don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when the intimacy is given to another woman. Or to other women. I mean, I don't really know. I don't want to speculate or anything, broski, but you know what I'm saying?
He did that shit. He did that shit.
Shit, then.
So that kind of means that Saweetie and Cardi B are both in the same boat pretty much now.
Pretty much, yeah.
And them two are literally toxic relationships now, really. Well, we knew Cardi B was in a toxic relationship, but now Saweetie joins that.
Mad.
But that's mad. Why? How would you cheat on Saweetie? I would know.
Bro, I don't know, but hey,
Boy.
maybe he was feeling for some chocolates. I don't know, fam. You know what I mean? I don't know what. He might not have a sweet tooth, bro.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Alright, cool. How I want to kind of start today is I want to ask you,
Yeah.
what defines a toxic relationship? I want your opinion in it. So,
That's
what
mad.
defines a toxic relationship, bro?
Because I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Well, I'm asking you.
What defines a toxic relationship? We talk about relationships here. We don't talk about friendships. Yeah, just relationships.
No, anything.
I don't know about friendships. I don't know what a toxic friendship is. I can't lie to you.
Actually, we'll start with relationship, and then we'll go on to friendship.
Cool.
But what defines a toxic relationship when two people are together in a relationship?
Toxic. I think toxicity is just. Bro, I can't really explain it. I can't give you a definition of toxicity, but I just feel like it's when two people do shit to purposely get a reaction out of the other party. I don't know what that is like. For example, I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone, you know what's gonna piss them off, innit? And you know what you should do, and you know what you shouldn't do. I think there's some people out there that will do shit to purposely piss them off to spice it up or keep it exciting, or you know what I mean? I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Something like that. I don't really have a definition though, but I think that's what I kind of think when I think of toxicity.
I think toxic relationship is it's very broad, in it, but toxic relationships can probably like consist of cheating. Obviously, that's the main one, in it, really. So when two people are cheating on each other, and like say for instance the man cheats on the girl then goes and cheats on him back, in it,
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
to get like a one up on them, like this is Super Mario, one up.
Is
one
this
up.
what toxicity
You know
is,
what I mean?
fam? So if a man goes around cheating,
Yeah, 100%, bro.
and my girl
Yeah.
cheats on me because I've cheated on her, we're in a I hear that.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that is toxic.
Alright, cool. Let me ask you a question. So
That-
if I cheat on my,
Yeah,
I
go on.
wouldn't, but let's say I cheat on my girl accidentally, yeah.
Yeah.
Say I accidentally cheat on her, yeah.
Wait, whoa. What do you mean accidentally, bro?
Like I just,
I sorry.
bro, I accidentally cheated.
You can't, no. You can't accidentally cheat on
Yeah, I
somebody.
just-
I don't care
I'm
what you
walking.
learned in school.
I'm
Nah,
walking,
bro.
I'm walking down the road. I trip, I fall, and I just land somewhere I'm not supposed to. Like accidental, innit? You know that one's there, bro. Anyway, so let's say I accidentally cheated on my girl, fam. Am I toxic? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because number one, there's no
There's
such
the-
thing as accidentally cheating.
I think the fact that I've said accidentally cheated makes it toxic, right? And the fact
That is already toxic.
I'm
Yeah, the
toxic,
fact that
right?
you're trying to justify that it was an accident, that is toxic.
That's
bro.
toxic, innit? I hear that, fam. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So let's say one party cheats on another party. Is that automatically is that toxic, or does there have to be a continuous action there? You know, let's
I
say
mean-
you have like a one night stand or something. Is that toxic?
An accident one night stand, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't think people would probably define that as toxic, but I do believe that is toxic if you do cheat. But then people would then say it's toxic when. So normally that is how a toxic relationship kind of starts anyway to begin with. Someone's cheated and then the other person will stay in that relationship and then they'll just keep abusing them because they know that they're going to stay anyway. They'll mentally manipulate them, they'll lie to them, and they'll just like create like bad patterns in that relationship. And there's lots of tears, arguments. That's toxic to me, innit?
So
Hiding stuff.
can you be can you be in a toxic relationship without cheating? So let's say, can you be toxic and not
Yeah,
cheat?
yeah.
So give me an example
Yeah.
of like toxicity without cheating. Because I feel like cheating is very much like like we all know the results of cheating, innit? We all know like what you are if you cheat and whatever. But like, can you be in a toxic relationship and not cheat on each other?
I think you can, man. I think it doesn't have to just derive from cheating itself. I think that, if I'm honest with you, I think that just jealousy can become toxic. So like when a girl is really and truly is normally the man, really. Actually, it doesn't really matter, to be fair. A man's jealous of the girl. Maybe the girl's getting a lot of attention and then the man starts moving mad and he starts like abusing her either mentally or even physically. That is toxic in my eyes, and say them two parties haven't cheated on each other. So I think that's
So I'm guessing we're saying manipulation is cheating, yeah? Manipulation is
Yeah.
toxic, yeah?
yeah.
So mental manipulation is toxic. Okay, cool. So how does toxicity begin? How does it begin? Now, what's the signs?
I think toxicity, is that even a word, bro? Toxicity. Well, it is today.
We're using it today, innit?
We're using that
Today.
today, innit? Toxicity, I think I think it comes from self-doubt, being very conscious about yourself. I think it can come from that, if I'm honest with you. And we could even go as far as how you've been raised, how you perceive love, how you perceive all of that. Maybe we could even touch on like seeing your parents and how your parents' relationship has either what has happened between them in the past. I think it can all come from that. But then I think the toxicity kind of becomes toxic when it goes on for a specific amount of time.
What's the time period?
I don't know, bro. Like, you can't really put a time frame on it. But say, for example, we both know, like, people that have been in relationships that we can say have been toxic, innit? Yeah?
I think we can safely say that, yeah. Yeah, obviously not stating names.
Yeah.
But I feel like we can safely state that, yeah. I think that's a good conclusion to come to.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
It's a good one there.
I think, yeah, so obviously, and those relationships have gone on for time. Maybe they've gone on for years. Most of the time, you would say probably a toxic relationship has probably gone on for years, innit? Like them ones where like two people have been together in it, and like you just know that they're always fighting, cheating, blah blah blah. Couple years have passed and they're still together somehow, and you're still hearing that they're cheating, but they're just breaking up, making up in it. That's toxic.
Having arguments in like the middle of a restaurant at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And
Yeah. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you get what I mean?
Definitely.
What
I meant to
go on.
what I meant to ask, yeah. So when I said like what's the time period, because I feel like in the beginning, obviously every relationship has like a honeymoon phase, right? So it's like nothing can go wrong during that phase, whatever that time period is. It's like the probation period, yeah. So in that, like, there's a period of time where it's not classed like we could be doing the same things, but it's not classed as toxicity. It's classed as like, I don't know, excitement, or do you get what I mean? Like let's say you start going out with someone, you're like 3 months into the relationship, it's the honeymoon period and whatever, and like you might do things to make each other jealous. At that point, in that moment in time, because of how you feel about each other, you won't class it as toxicity. You might just class it as, we're just keeping each other on our toes, or it's excitement or whatever. Do you get what I mean? So when does that change from all of that to now you're being toxic, mate? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
So, first of all, we need to define how long that honey period lasts. Is it the same for each relationship, or is it different? I would say it's somewhere between the 0 and 6 month mark. To be honest.
Yeah, I think obviously it depends on the type of relationship that you're in. And I think it depends on how often you're with, that you see each other. Because I'll be honest with you, I feel like if you go from 0 to 100 and you start living with the person, that honeymoon period is gonna. The honeymoon period is gonna wear away very quickly. Like if you go on holiday with them, it'll wear away very quickly. Do you know what I mean? So I think it depends, man. I think it also ends after a first argument. I think it always ends after an argument. Do you get what I mean? Like you just wake up one morning, you're pissing man off now. Like, it's not cute anymore. Like, all the shit you was doing 3 months ago, it's not cute. Like, shut up now. I need my time. I think for a man, I think the honeymoon period wears off when you just want to play. I don't know. For example, you might just want to play P5. You know what I'm saying? Like there comes a time, where you just. I'm not trying to chat to you tonight on FaceTime, bro. I'm trying to line with the boys. You know what I mean?
Do you where we landed, lads?
I'm trying to go for dance and them places there, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, do you mean like, say for instance, like your girl is messaging you saying let's meet up tonight, innit? But
or just a FaceTime.
You're not, or even just a FaceTime, yeah.
You know the first 3 months,
and you've missed that on purposely just to go on the PS5. And
you know the ones there. You let it ring out. You're looking at it.
Yeah.
It's like,
not today.
Yeah, not tonight, bro. I've done it for the last 5 nights now. Do you get what I mean? I'm comfortable with you. I've done my job. I'm just trying to go over dance, bro.
I think to be honest, I think that keeping each other on your toes kind of thing is cute only up until you make it official with each other. I think if you're keeping each other on your toes, like for instance, I don't know, like you see the girl that you're chatting to, that you're trying to wife, for instance, and she's posting something about some guy that she's talking to. I don't know, just for instance, that in it. I think that's it's jarring, isn't it? But at the same time, if you're not with her at that point, that keeps you on your toes, isn't it? Like, because it keeps you on your toes because of the fact that you don't really have a right in what to say in it. Like, you can't really be like, oh, what are you doing? Like, you're not together in it. Like, you've not made that commitment to each other. So I think that at the start, when I say the start, the prologue, am I right? Prologue. I don't know. Introduction, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Whatever.
I missed. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, bro.
He shoots it. Made you look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, this Nas guy is different. Anyway, yeah. Copyright everything, bro. Yeah, I think it's cute then. It's not cute at the moment in time where you're seeing all of that, but it's cute when you think about it because she's keeping you on your toes, isn't it? But afterwards, once you've made that decision that you're both in a relationship, I think that needs to stop. Or if it doesn't, then that will be the foundation of building on a toxic relationship.
I think that personally, any person that I talk to, if we're talking for like the first 1 to 3 months, like it's not official, but let's say we're talking, and if she feels the need to keep me on my toes in the first 3 months, I can promise you from the bottom of my heart, we will never be together, fam. Ever. There'll be no way. There is no way in hell, bro. Because all of that, yeah, it just seems a bit off key, fam. Do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like we're at the stage, yeah. I think we're not. It's not like we're in school, bro. Just that's not. Maybe it was cute back then, bro. It's not cute now. If I'm talking to a girl, like, I'll be honest with you. Like, we're at the stage where we know from the first conversation where this is going. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we live in a social media age where, obviously, I can't really do it, but 90% of people, you would say, would move to people on social media or some sort of over the phone, and it's not really face to face anymore. That's kind of, they class that as old school ways now, yeah. So whether it's like a dating app, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, wherever it is,
Plenty of fish.
yeah, big up them man that do that, yeah. Big up. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'll be real. I'll be so real. If someone comes up to me and says I met my girl with Plenty of Fish, I'm gonna judge you, man. I'm gonna look at you a bit sideways.
You know what? Listen.
Plenty of Fish.
Us on the LDN state of mind, we're not users of dating apps, innit?
Man, don't use
but
Plenty
bro,
of Fish.
I'll be real. Yeah. I'll be real. I've not met, but I know a lot of people that have met their significant partner that have been together for years on dating apps, innit? Yeah.
Yes, I'm not denying that. I know people as well. Not Plenty of Fish, bro. There's no way you can come to me with a straight face and tell me, yo, bro, I met my girl off Plenty of Fish and I'm going to take you seriously, bro. I'm going to side-eye you the whole night, you know. Plenty of Fish, bro. It's literally called Plenty of Fish, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Pov.
Okay.
No, you're taking the piss, bro. You can't come tell me you met your girl off Pov, bro.
But at the same time, you're side-eyeing them, but they're happy in a relationship and me and you are just sitting there like, what are we doing?
Bro,
do you know what I mean?
Defo, and I will sit here until I'm 50. I'll ride this wave. I'm not going on Pov, bro. You can't. Like, I can't sit down when I'm 45 and I'm chatting to my kids and they're telling me, "How did you meet mummy?" I'm telling you, I met you off Pov. Like, what's Pov, bro? Like, I just about did it back in the day with the Facebook thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, even Facebook to me was a bit. But alright, cool. Listen, I know people that did the dating apps, like the Tinder and all them things. I think is a bit more acceptable. The Pov thing, I'm not on it, bro. I'm a side eye you. I might as well go meet a girl off Russian roulette, bruv. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, bro. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's just unserious candidates. Not that I've used it or anything. I don't know. I just know it looks grimy, bruv.
Listen, big up yourselves if you do use dating apps in it. We're not judging you.
I'm judging Pov though. I'm judging Pov.
Nah, man, leave her, bro.
I'm judging
Leave her,
Pov.
bro. What's the difference? But if you're saying to your future kids, oh, we met on Plenty of Fish, or we met on Bumble, or whatever.
What's Bumble?
Like, what's the difference?
Bumble
bro?
seems a bit. What's Bumble, bruv?
But bro, Bumble is the straight app. It's straight. There's I forgot the other one. That's the gay app.
Grinder. I know.
That's it. Grinder. Grinder's the gay one. Yeah.
Yeah, say that.
Grinder's the gay one. Yeah.
No, listen.
It's up to them, man, too.
Yeah,
But
yeah, if you want to use all them things, listen. I won't. If you want to tell me you make your thing off Tinder, cool. You do your thing. Bumble, Wasp, whatever you want to do, use them things if you want to use them things, innit? Yeah. Even if you want to do the Grinder thing, you man do your thing, innit? Yeah. Bro, the POV thing, I'm side eyeing, fam. The POV thing, it just rubs me off the wrong way. I'll be honest with you, bro.
For what reason, though? What reason?
I just feel like man are over there trying to get rubbed off, bro. I just think do you get what I mean? I just don't think it. Me personally, I don't think it. Any story I've ever heard, any mandem that I've ever heard, yeah, that's on POV, yeah. It's never a serious thing. I don't think people go on mandem don't go on Plenty of Fish to be serious. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, yeah. I'm judging people. I'm being very judgmental in that capacity. And I will continue to be judgmental until the Lord strikes me down in that capacity, innit? I'm not doing the POV thing, bro. I'll be honest. I'm so sorry about it.
You know what?
But you man do your thing, though.
You know what? No one's perfect in this world, innit? So you do your thing, bro. You do your thing. No one's perfect, bro. You get me? Yeah? I'm not gonna lie, we've kind of like derailed from the subject at hand, innit? But yeah, listen. If you're doing your dating apps thing, personally, do your thing, man. Because if you're happy, you're happy. I'ma be stubborn and be overhearing it myself. But it's cool, bro. Alright. What I want to ask you, and I'm gonna ask you a bit of a question that you're not gonna expect that I'm gonna ask you in a bit, innit? But before we get onto that,
it's great way to spend my nights.
Great way to spend a Friday night.
Yeah, I was saying. Is it Friday? I thought it was Saturday. Right. The amount of time I spent there, man.
Bro, I feel like I'm in a lecture on Zoom right now.
You know what I mean, fam?
Alright, cool. What in your experience, your humble experience, not even experience, but what would you do if you're in a hypothetical toxic relationship? What would you do?
I'm getting the...
Like, how can you react?
I'm getting the fuck out of there, bro. What do you mean, what am I doing?
Yeah, but it's easier said than done, and you know that.
Yeah, hold on a minute. I feel like I can safely say I understand about these things, yeah? You know what I mean? I've got good experience when it comes to this. You get what I'm saying, my broski, innit? Yeah? So, I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, bro, if man, at my big age, how I am now, yeah, if man found myself in a toxic relationship now, my broski, I'm running for the hill. I'm getting out of there, bro. I'm getting out of there, fam. I'm not doing all of that. That's very tiresome. I think that, which is why I said to you, all this, from my experience, all of this keeping you on your toes, malarkey, from the time I see all of that, I'm gone, bro. There's no more 3 strikes with me. There's 1 strike, fam. You do something bookie one time, I'm moonwalking out of here, bro. Like it's 1984, fam. You know what I'm saying? I think that...
Okay.
Because I feel like the longer you stay there, like you take... Alright, let's say you get 1, you see 1 chance go past, that's strike 1. You go, that's alright, go. They got another 2 strikes. Strike 2, alright, I got 1 more. Strike 3, now you're 2 years deep into your relationship. I mean, you're thinking, you've just paraded this guy or girl around your whole family, your friends, all on your Instagram now. It's strike 3, bro. But now you can't leave because you've just invested 2 years with them. You know what I mean? So, bro, me personally, people, it's a 1 strike thing, fam. There's no more 3 strikes, 4 strikes. I did the 10 strike thing, bro. Did the 10 strike thing.
Bro, you didn't do the 10 strike thing, bro.
What did I do?
You done the 1,000 strike thing, bro.
I'm very
you done thousands of strikes. Thousands.
I'm very forgiving, you know. Kind-hearted, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Clean soul.
Yeah, come on.
Come on,
bro.
You get me?
That's why you're my guy, bro. Come on.
Yeah, 99 was with you. Toxic friendships, mate. Toxic friendships. He's on his last strike.
We'll get on to toxic friendship, especially after tonight.
Yeah, he's on his last strike. I'll be honest. I got bags under my eyes and shit.
A lot of people are very Stevie Wonder to the red flags, though. Hey, I can't even lie to you.
Therefore.
But you know what? I think that's just life for you, man. I think is once you think you can make something work with someone, and that you've kind of what I'll say in the past, I've done this a couple of times. I've put someone in the limelight, innit? And then after I've put them in the limelight and I've put them on that pedestal, they can't do anything wrong. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So when they've made them red flag errors, and I'm speaking about most people, when they've made them red flags, you just bypass it, innit? And you're just like, oh, it's cool, like, it's fine, it's just one red flag. But not gonna lie, people, then red flags start adding up. Yeah. They start adding up, bro, and that red flag becomes crimson, fam. You know what I mean?
Bro, it starts off with an amber flag, and these men are fucking colourblind. Yeah. They think it's amber. It's not amber, bro. That thing red, bro. You're just colourblind. You just don't know what.
Actually, it starts off green, innit? And then the years go by, innit?
Turns to yellow.
Purple.
Bro, let me tell you something. Anything that's not green, hey, come off, bro. I don't want no blue, pink, brown, none of them things there. Nothing that... Listen, red is a primary colour, yeah? Anything that needs red in it, bro, I'm out, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that... Do you know what it is, yeah? I think that... I don't know if it's like people don't want to... you said that you put people on a pedestal, yeah? Is that not... Yeah. Is that you continuously thinking you're in a honeymoon stage? Like, or... Because I feel like you put people on a... Like, in general, normally in the beginning of your relationship, or when you're happy, you'll put them on a pedestal, innit? So do you continuously have them on a pedestal even after the honeymoon period? And is that where it goes downhill? Or like, what happens, bro? Because there has to come a time where you have to sit down and be honest with yourself. Like, there's been times where I know, I tell you what issue is for me. Is I'll know that me and this person do not have a future. Like, I'll know that in the bottom of my heart, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll have that honest conversation with myself. Like, the one's there, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. You're thinking, fuck, I can't. Like, I try and picture us in 20 years, and they are not about. They are not about, bro. Do you get what I mean? But then it's going back into reality, and I think like when you have that conversation with yourself, and you look at in about like, even if it's 5 years, can you see that person in your future? And you go, no. You can have the honest conversation. You go, no. When you stay with them, that's step one, toxicity on both parts. Even if you're the victim, that's toxic. I think that's toxic on your part because you being there is no good for either one of them, like either one of you. But you'll still stay, maybe because you're scared, or maybe because you don't want to. I don't know what it is, innit? Maybe you don't want to waste, like, you could be going out for like 5 years, let's say, and you don't want to throw away the 5 years you've had with each other. Or maybe you're too scared to have that conversation. Or maybe you're scared of their reaction. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Maybe you're scared of that you failed. You don't want to admit to yourself you failed. But if I'm being a logical person, like a reasonable person, the average person, I feel like we can all ask ourselves, is this person in our lives in 5 years? Even if this person is in our life in 2 years. And if you say no, I think if you even question it, it's time to go. Pack your bags, bro. It's time to go.
Alright. What I want to ask you next, innit? You're not gonna like this next question, bro. I'm just letting you know.
I haven't liked anything you've done today, so it's what it is, man. I'll be honest with you, fam.
You know what? I'm not even.
Just ruin my mood even. Ruin my mood even further, fam. That's what you do.
Listen, I'm not one that's had the bad week here. My football team's been terrible.
Hey.
I've not had the greatest week.
Save that for Monday. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
We'll save that. Alright, cool. Just know, people, I'm not in the best of moods, innit? But it's cool, man. It's cool. Alright, anyway. Alright. Have you, Big Shay,
Yeah, we said.
been the toxic one in a relationship
Is that
before?
the question you're coming to?
Or friendship? Or friendship? Yeah, bro. Come
That's
on.
what you're asking me. Have I been the toxic one?
Yeah, man.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, have you been the toxic person in a relationship or friendship?
Nah, I don't think so. Personally, bro, I don't think so. Listen, I'll be honest with you, yeah. I've defo had toxic moments in it. Do you get what I mean? I've defo had no 100, bro. 'Cause I could be petty. I could do the petty Betty thing, you know. And I'll be honest with you, I could do it very well.
Yeah, you do that a lot, bro. You do that a lot.
Hey, I swear down, bro. I'm gonna do it more. I could do it more if you want, fam. Man could do this petty Betty.
No, please don't, bro.
I could do this
Please
petty
don't,
Betty
because
thing,
you fucking vex me, bro. I swear to
You know
God.
what I'm saying, fam? Yeah, I have definitely played my part in situations. And the one thing with me is I know I'm playing my part and I will play it very, very well. Sometimes I have a stubborn streak in it. So I know what's toxic and what's not. I think if I'm honest with you, my bro, I think in every relationship, for example, yeah, do you know, like at the end of a relationship, people will be like when you come out of the relationship and you look back, yeah, you'll see your partner's flaws for what they was. Do you get what I mean? Like you won't.
Oh, big time.
You won't.
Big time.
You won't always see it when you're living there, but when you look back, you'll be like, "Fuck, is that what they were doing?" So listen, bro, I've definitely played my part, but I'm never one to be like, that she did this and she did that, because I genuinely believe a relationship is a two-way street, Like even if you have someone that cheats on you, I'm not trying to go into a victim blaming or anything, yeah, but bro, if I get cheated on, bro, I have two options, like everybody else has two options. Now, I don't want to go into like domestic abuse cases. I think they're very, very different. But let's leave domestic abuse and even like manipulation and mental abuse to the side, and I think that's a different conversation. But let's just talk about like the general relationships and toxicity, yeah. If I get cheated on and I find out my girl's cheated on me, I have two options, yeah. I stay or I leave. Now, if I stay, I have to stay and get over it, or I leave and I deal with it however I want to deal with it. So if you stay with that person, you can't then stay with that person and then moan about how you're in a toxic relationship, because you have your out, like you're giving your door, you just chose to shut it. It's a two-way street. Just like if you have an argument, like for example, you can come home vexed, or you can come home in like a bad mood. Like for example, you said you've had a bad week, yeah. Let's say you've come home to your girl now, you've had a terrible week, yeah. And I don't know, she said something. In that split second, you might react badly. Do you get what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? You might like get upset, storm out. Do you get what I mean? But again, in that situation, you have two ways to react, man. A relationship will always be 50-50. Like somebody might do something that causes you to react a certain way, but we're both still here, bro. Do you get what I mean? Until one person breaks this chain, it will always be 50-50, because no one's put a gun to your head and told you to stay. And it's when you stay and it becomes toxic, that's when it's mad. So anyway, I digress. So to answer your question, I don't think I've ever been the toxic one, I'll be real. But I felt like I have been toxic, but I think that's due to the relationship, the situation I was in. Does that make sense to you? Have I made sense?
That makes 100% sense to me, if I'm honest with you.
I don't think I've ever been the one to bring toxicity into the relationship or bring toxicity into a situation. But I'm the type of person, one of my flaws is if you bring me something, I multiply it. You bring me peace, I multiply peace. You bring me war, I will multiply war. You bring me toxicity, I will multiply that. Either which way, bro. That's me, bro.
That is you. That is you.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it depends on the hand I'm dealt, and I'm a multiplier. So yeah, I don't think I've been the toxic one, but I've definitely played my part. I can't lie to you.
Okay. Alright. What I kind of want to talk about as well is, so say you have that toxic relationship, people. Say if you're in a toxic relationship right now, God bless you if you are, and I wish you the best in your future endeavors.
I pray for you, man.
I pray for you, innit? Um, I think when you are in a toxic relationship, I do think, and this is me being open-minded, innit? You can bounce back from being in a toxic relationship. I do think you can. I think you can be in a toxic relationship for years. Say it's been like you've been with someone for 2 years. And you've been in a toxic relationship, and it's been toxic for. Say you've been with someone. I'm just for example for a year. Sorry, for 2 years, and a year of that, you it's been toxic, innit? I do think you two, as a collective, can come together to untoxify the toxic. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I do think that, and there's listen, if that is to happen, there is a lot of work for both parties in it. I can't lie in it. There's a lot of work. You two have to come together, sit down as mature adults in it, and be like, listen, I want to make things work with you. Like, I don't see myself.
Did you say mature adults? Toxicity, mature adult.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You're gonna have to evolve into a mature adult. Yeah, I'm not saying you are mature adults when you do sit down, but you're gonna have to evolve into mature adults, and like sit down and be like, cool. Listen, I wanna spend like the rest of my life with you, whatever. Let's make things work, innit? I think you can do that, in my opinion. You just have to sit down and have that conversation and have that understanding, and have that like willing to change. Like, you both need to have that will to change your ways, the ways that are kind of clashing with each other. And I'm not gonna lie, there is gonna be like, you're gonna have to understand and forgive each other in it for whatever's happened in the past. You're obviously never gonna see each other in the same light that you saw each other when you first met, in it. But when you first meet someone and you being with them 10 years later, you're not gonna look at them in the same light anyway, are you really? But you're gonna have to have that will to change and forgive each other at the end of the day. Unless I'll be honest, people, whoever's listening, if your partner's cheated on you, don't forgive them. Sorry, that's me in it. Don't forgive them. You gotta go. You gotta leave. You gotta leave. Get out, no Jojo in it. But you gotta leave, bro. Yeah, that's me in it. That's me. But if there's not been any cheating, if there's not been cheating in the relationship, then I think you can still make it work. I do think you can. Like, you could even go as far as having. Personally, I don't think I'll do this, but you could go as far as having like couples therapy. I wouldn't personally do that. I think. Why? Actually, you know what? Who am I to say that? I don't know. I'm very like. You don't really need that extra help. You don't tell people your business. If there's, bro, no, not even that. Yeah, that too. But I feel like when you're in a relationship, it should be you two against the world, innit? I don't think no Tupac things. Bonnie and Clyde. I don't think. Yeah, like, so I don't think you need to bring in that third person. Like, no, bro. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, two people are in a relationship. There should not be three people in that relationship.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah,
I hear that.
And as soon as you start that therapy or whatever, couples therapy, you've invited someone into your relationship, and I just think it's long. But who am I to judge? If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But yeah, I do think you can bounce back from a toxic relationship. Personally,
I think I disagree with that, man. Like, I think in theory, you can bounce back from anything, really, innit? Like, if we're looking at it on paper, relationships, you can bounce back from anything. I feel like if you can bounce back there's people who have bounced back from cheating, innit? But you know what it is, bro? It's like, I'm trying to think of an analogy, yeah, but okay, cool. I can only think of a sports analogy, but let's say, yeah, and people, if you don't watch sports, I'm sorry, this is the only thing I can think of, yeah. Bro, let's say my team is 20 points off the top of the table, yeah. There's 23 games to play. Sorry, there's 23 points to play with, yeah. I'm 20 points clear. I have to win every single one of my games to win the league, yeah. in theory it's possible. But you see when you've gone through stuff in a relationship, whatever that is, yeah. Let's say you've been in a toxic relationship for 2, 3 years, yeah, even 4 years. You've done it. You've experienced everything, every negativity you've experienced in them 4 years, right? Now, in theory, it's always good. Let's say you sit down with your partner and you're like, okay, we'll start again. You know them conversations you'll have. Hey, if whatever happened in the last 3 years, it doesn't matter. It's just me and you. We start again, okay?
Boy.
Them conversations there, yeah. We go again. We try again. You know, I love you. You love me. You know them malarkeys there, yeah. Cool. It's easy said than done saying it, yeah. But bro, you have to then go another 5 years without anybody fucking up one time. Because the moment you fuck up that one time, the whole kind of worms that happened before comes up again. Do you get what I mean, bro? Like, forget cheating. And let's say like my girl says to me, I don't spend enough time with her or whatever, yeah? I don't show her enough attention or whatever, yeah? Let's say I didn't show her attention for 3 years, whatever. We've had that conversation now. I say, okay, cool. The moment, let's say from now on, from this day forward, I show her attention or whatever. The moment I stop showing her attention again, in her head, it's not going to be the first time I stop showing her attention. It's going to bring up all the other times I didn't show her attention. You get what I'm saying? If you cheat on somebody, you cheat on somebody 5 times, bro. Baby, I'll never do it again. Are you sure? Promise me? Yeah, I promise I'll never do it again, bro. Then I go 5 years without cheating on her, and I cheat on her again. It's not in her head. It's not going to be like because we started over 5 years ago. It's not going to be the first time I've cheated on her. It's going to be the 6th time I've cheated on her. Do you get what I mean? So, in theory, yeah, this whole, oh yeah, we can do this again. Yeah, you can, bro. But our human minds don't work to the same degree as like, it doesn't start again. You can't forget. This is not Men in Black, bro. Man can't forget what I've just seen. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna remember. So that's why I think practicality wise, I think once you go to a certain point, there's no turning back, bro. And I think the best relationships just don't allow themselves to get there. Because I think when you get there, bro, like you can never forget. Like, for example, we forgive, but we never forget. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I think in theory, on my test paper, yeah, I can say, yeah, we can move on and we can get rid of that. But in practice, bro, I think that's the hardest thing to ever do once you get to a certain point, man. I think going back is hard, man.
I feel like that can only work if the other person has truly forgiven the other person. So for your example, if the person didn't spend enough time for someone for 3 years, but then they said to them, listen, I'm going to spend my time now spending time with you. I'm going to put in that effort because I genuinely want to spend time with you now because I understand what you're going through. And then they forgive them. I think it can kind of work that way, but like you said, like forgiveness is hard to forgive, innit? Like forgive but never forget, but still like that will always be in the back of your mind. So I see your point. I do see your point. But to be fair, man, you know what? Listen, everyone. If you have found your partner and you're not in a toxic relationship right now, I envy you. I wish you all the best. You get what I mean?
Don't listen to us. We're just rambling. We don't know what we're
talking about. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're just chatting shit, man.
Hey,
we're just chatting shit.
What I want
to
ask you what I want to ask you before we move on, yeah, is I want to ask you what keeps a person. Yeah. What do you think is the main reason people stay in a toxic relationship? Because I have my reason, innit? I know what my reason is that people stay in a toxic relationship, but I want to know your reason.
Okay. All right. Let me think about this. All right. The first point that comes to my head, like straight away, I need to think about the rest, is comfortability.
Okay.
Yeah. The fact that you're comfortable with your partner, bearing in mind their flaws and them red flags that you're Stevie Wondering all the time. I think if you're comfortable with your partner, like you feel like you are yourself around your partner, and you don't think you can find someone else that you can be yourself around in, I think that, and like you're used to that environment. You're used to the environment, and she kind of, like, for instance, if I'm talking about me and a girl, she kind of feels like home. Yeah. I think that will keep you in a toxic relationship. Yeah. What other points? I do think if she looks good, you're gonna stay as well.
Yeah.
I do think so. Like, no matter, like, even if she has a shit personality and stuff, but if you've been with her for time and she's toxic, but she still looks like a fine shorty, you're gonna stay. I do think that. What else, man? That's a good question, though. No. Oh. Big one.
Go on.
Big
Go
one.
on.
Big
Go
one.
on. Go on. I say it, bro. Come on, bro. Ski. I don't.
Not thinking that you could do better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go on.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
The fact that, like, you're with someone and cool, like, you obviously they are who they are, but say for instance you break up with them, you don't think you will find someone better, and that could mean physically as well. Physically and mentally, you don't think you can do better than them, so you just plan to just hang on that ride and like just ride that wave out to hope to achieve that toxic relationship ends. I think people would probably stay because of that. Why else would you stay, man? That's what I can think of right now. What's the one you're thinking of?
The main reason, I think they're all good reasons, innit? They might even be top reasons, like the number one or whatever. The main reason I was thinking of, and I'm not gonna lie, Mum, if you're listening right now, switch off. Alright, log back in about 10 minutes, innit? Because sometimes she listens and she cusses me for what I'm about to say. Like, I gotta make an announcement quickly. Imagine after the first podcast, my mum come in my room, yeah, and she was like to me, "Why are you telling people we didn't have no internet? We had internet." Thinking, bro. I said to her, "What?" Bro, I said to her, "Bro, I didn't have internet, bro." She said, "We had internet." She said, you didn't have internet. I had internet, innit? She said, "I had internet. You just didn't have internet." So I want to apologize, people. Apparently, we had dial-up internet back in 02. I just wasn't allowed to use it.
I see, that's what I had.
Yeah.
See?
But bro, I'm not gonna lie. She used to sit me in front of a TV, yeah, and she used to give me an unplugged Nintendo 64 controller and pretend that I was playing like Crash Bandicoot or like Donkey Kong or something, fam. So this is why I have trust issues. You get what I'm saying? From data. Anyway, big up Mumsy anyway. But I hope she switched off now.
I used to do that.
I hope she switched off now. I think the main reason why people stay in a toxic relationship is because the sex is 10-10, bro. And I think, I'll be real with you, that's one of the only reasons. Because I feel like if you was to ask nine times out of 10, bro, if the sex game was dead, bro, man, they were leaving. Girl as well, bro. They're leaving.
Yeah, 100%.
But I don't know what it is. I actually have no idea why. But it's like in a toxic relationship, that's like, I don't know, bro. It's 10-10 though. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think again though, like having 10-10 sex with your person, I think that's down to comfortability though, because you both understand each other.
100%.
Yeah. So I think that's a subcategory for comfortability, innit?
Therefore, but you could be comfortable like watching a movie. You'll be comfortable sitting eating, but that's not gonna keep you. But do you know what I mean? You can, like, bro. I know, 9 times out of 10 people, have had a massive argument with their partners. Like, they're on the verge of leaving, bro. Do you get what I mean? Bags packed, everything. They might even get smashed in the yard, bro. Then you lay down, and that's just reset you another 3 months. Thinking, rah.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True, man.
And what was I mad about? Shit, I'm not even mad. What are you trying to eat? You know what I mean? So
let me get that orange juice.
Yeah. Bruv, I'm sorry, man. I like orange juice, man. I'm not even into apple juice like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I was mad at you.
No, that is a good point, actually. Cool. So we've touched upon like toxic relationships when you're with someone. I want to get onto the friendship aspect of things. So how I kind of want to structure this today. Let's touch upon friendships, and then I want to get onto the tweets of the week and our free songs of the week as well. So cool, friendships now. Toxic friendships, cool. I'm trying to think if I've had a toxic friendship, man. Actually, to be fair, I have. I won't call it toxic, innit? I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard. How do we define a toxic friendship now?
I actually don't know. I don't think I've ever had a toxic friendship. I don't think not toxic, man. I think that's
Do you know
that's a
what?
woman thing, bro. I mean, that's
Yeah,
That's a woman thing.
I was just about to say that.
yeah, definitely.
I was just about to say that, man. Like no offense to the women out there, but I definitely feel this women friendships have a lot more toxicity in them than men friendships, man. I never really see toxic men friendships in it. I just see the women friendships really. Like listen, like I'll talk to, like, I was talking to one of my like friends the other day that's a girl, and she has like tons of friends that like just move bare mad with her and like just bare toxic in it.
Yeah,
Like it's mad. So I do think it is a woman thing, you know. It's now that I think about it,
it's a woman
and
thing.
I don't know why. What is it down to? Like jealousy? Is
It's
it
the
down
talking.
to jealousy?
Nah, that man do up chatty patty.
Yeah.
That man do up too much chatty patty, fam. That's what it is. It's too much talking. I'm not here to bash women, innit? You man do your thing. I just feel personally, yeah, when it comes to that, it is jealousy as well, but it's too much. She said thing. You know what I mean? Like they will
Yeah.
never be
Yeah,
face to
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Like 9 times it happens with me. Don't get it twisted. You have some men that can bitch as well, bro. Like not every man is perfect in it. I know some you know some bitchy men as well, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
think in the most parts, for a guy, 9 times out of 10, bro, is if I don't fuck with you, I either don't talk to you or you know I don't fuck with you. It's one of the two. Maybe I'm talking about
Yeah.
myself, and maybe there's gonna be people out there that are like, nah, you're chatting shit, fam. I know some bitchy men or whatever. But from the people I know, the experiences I have, it goes one or two ways. You know what I mean? It's either we don't talk or we resolve it. That's why I don't think that for me, I don't really have argument. I don't argue with men like that. You know what I mean? We don't have like verbals every single day. Like I don't. My
Yeah.
closest friends, I haven't had arguments, fell out with you, stopped talking to you for a certain amount of time, and then started talking to you again. We have
Never.
we have a fallout and we don't talk again for a long time, and it will never be the same again. Or we
Yeah.
just don't think it's that deep,
Yeah.
innit? So I don't know about toxic friendships. I'll be honest with you, my bro. I think that
You know what? You know what? Like for me and you, like talking about mine and your friendships, it's true. Like we've been like best friends, close friends for the longest time now,
yeah,
and we've never had like an argument. Like alright, cool. We'll have our bickers in it. Like today,
Yeah.
like trying to sort this thing out in it, and like we'll have our debates and stuff, which will get heated. But we've never had that argument where we've actually fallen out and we've not spoken to each other for time. And we're like, fuck that guy in it, fuck that guy. We've never had that in
we
it.
never hung up. I've never hung up the phone on man.
Yeah. So I do kind of think that is more of a woman thing. But there is one thing that I've had and you've had as well. I know it's not the toxic friendship. It's the fact that you've grown apart from someone. You've outgrown someone. Yeah, I think you've had that as well as I have. And I know there's a few people that I feel like growing up I have outgrown, and like I don't know why, because I kind of feel like I have kind of stayed the same person, but I have changed in a lot of other ways. So maybe it's down to that. Yeah, there's been a lot of, not a lot, but a few people I have outgrown that I used to call my close friends, and but you know what? But at the same time, that's different to having a toxic friend, because I don't wish anything bad upon the people. Well, I wouldn't. To be fair, everyone who has ever wrong done me in the past, I don't wish anything, no hatred at all on anyone in it. But if I have outgrown you, I do think, like I would never wish anything badly upon you, and I think It's just the fact that we've just outgrown each other. So the point I'm trying to make is, I think men probably don't generally have the toxic relationships, but will probably outgrow people that was a part of their childhood. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, I think outgrowing someone is literally the opposite of toxic though. I.e. like,
Yeah, man.
I think
it's natural.
yeah,
It's natural.
very natural. I think if you can outgrow someone and you know you can outgrow somebody and you can do that amicably or you can do that peacefully, that shows maturity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I
it
think
does, it really does.
I think also, do you know what it is? What the difference is I think growing up, women have a lot more friends around them than men do. That their squads are a lot bigger than men's squads, I think, as well. So, I can only use me as an example, yeah. But for example, I know girls who are friends with 30 girls. Like their group chats used to bang back in the day. Do you know what I mean? There's like 30 of them in a group chat, and like I remember going to places, yeah, and I remember girls from one school knowing girls from the other school. Like, if you think about the closest schools to us, yeah, I'll be walking down the road and they all know each other. I'm thinking, how the hell do you know each other? Do you know what I mean? Whereas with us, more time, 9 times out of 10, our squad's a lot smaller. So because it's a lot smaller, there's not a lot of rumours going around. And I think it's a little bit more closer, i.e., if there's 5 men in the group, you know, if you lose one of them, it's a lot more detrimental than if you lose 1 out of 30, 1 out of 20.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I think that's what it is as well. But for the most part, yeah, I agree with what you said. Really, I can't lie.
You know what? The girls are gonna hate us after
They're
this
gonna hate us,
podcast.
but it is what it is, man. They should know, fam. If they're real, they should know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up the females still,
Come
man. Let's move on to the tweet of the weeks now. Have you got a tweet of the week?
I do.
I've kind of got a few. I've not really found a great tweet this week,
Yeah,
innit? But I've
same.
got one that kind of that was relatable and kind of made me laugh. And do you know what? This one kind of fits in with today's subject as well. Do you want me to go? So shall I go first and then you'll go first on the song of the week?
Yeah, say no more.
Yeah? Alright, cool. So, my tweet of the week is, this one is quite funny actually. So this one says, "For her, I'm ready to have kids. For you, I'm currently working on myself and don't want a relationship."
Mums, 100. Them excuses,
Aye.
they are, fam.
I've never seen something so relatable. Like, that is so relatable, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't you think?
Yeah, 100. I think that's just, them excuses that people make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is an excuse. I'm not gonna lie. If someone says to you, actually,
It is.
the thing is, yeah, I don't want to say that because I've said that bare times, but I'm actually being serious though. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there's time.
No.
There's times,
Hey,
bro, where someone's asked, man. Like, I'll be real. I've never, in the last 7 years of my life, there's never been someone that's asked me, "Do I want kids?" And I said yes. 9 times out of 10, I've always said no, and that's the truth. That's not even because of them. That's just, bro. I've looked at kids here and I've realized, fam, it's not the thing unless you're with someone that is, not perfect for you, but do you know what I mean? Unless you're in a situation where it both works. Other than that, I'm not interested in the kids thing, and I'll say that until I die. So people do use it as an excuse, but it can be true as well. Because I've said that a lot of times, and I've never said. It's not like I've said it to one person. I want kids with one person, and then the other person I don't want kids. 9 times out of 10, I just don't want kids. So
It's true. But I do think, I'll be real, whoever's listening to this podcast, yeah, if someone has said to you that they're working on themselves, I just don't think they want you in it. I'll be real, because I've said that to quite a few girls, man. And to be fair, the last 4 years of my life, I have been working on myself anyway, so I'm generally not really lying.
yeah,
but
exactly.
I'll be real, if a girl that I liked and I was feeling came around, I wouldn't say that to her, innit?
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
So I'll be real in it. I think if someone says that to you, yeah, you better you better call that one off and we move on to the next one.
Yeah,
We go again.
I think You just said the girl's gonna hate us. I think the man them are just gonna hate you for what you just said. I think you've just baited out their whole thing.
I've just fucked it all for us. I've
Fucked
fucked it
still.
all.
So
Sorry, lads. Sorry, lads.
again, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You always find a tweet that's relatable. Mine has nothing to do with what we was talking about. Yeah, has nothing to do with what we was talking about. I'll be real. Yeah. The only good thing on Twitter this week, yeah, I don't know if you've been seeing these stimulus jokes, fam, but they're all American though. So I don't know what's
Yeah, the stimulus ones have been fucking funny.
so
bro.
funny, bro.
So funny.
Bro. Okay, so with those who are not on socials and not on Twitter, innit, yeah, I don't know. These Americans must have got some stimulus package in it. I think it's like $1,400 in it. Stimulus package in it. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know when either.
Yeah. I want that though.
Yeah, I would love that, fam. So anyway, I think my tweet is, yeah. My tweet was basically someone said, yeah, they put a picture, a meme up of like some guy, and he's crying, but he's the meme of the guy that's crying, but he's smiling at the same time, innit? Like his tears coming down his eyes.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
smiling.
yeah.
And the caption is like, "Oh, when Superman comes down and throws my car at some baddie, and I'm still paying off my car with my stimulus package, fam." Bro, hey, these jokes, bro, I can't lie to you, fam. They've been killing me, fam.
Bro, these stimulus tweets, is it just been this week?
No, the thing, it hasn't just been this week, but
They've been so... Is it not?
It hasn't just been this week, but they come back up this week. I don't know why. I got bare Americans on my Twitter
so
as well.
funny, man. Yeah, same. I don't know how, but I'm following a few American people.
So funny.
Let's go on to the songs of the weeks now. The songs, top 3 songs of the week. I'll let you start this week. I'll let you start. You talk to us. Tell us what you're listening to this week.
This week, yeah.
Come on.
I'm gonna bring up my Spotify quickly. Yeah, this week, yeah, has actually been another decent week for music. I can't lie. It's been a bit of a range. Do you know what? Yeah, there's one tune in there that is so off-centered. It's mad. I've got a UK guy in here. And I've got 2 Americans. One's a bit old school. No, the thing is, he's not old school, but his sound is old school. I've got one that's new school-ish, and then I've got one British guy for my Spotify wants to work. He's kind of bugging out on me right now. These all kind of come out this week. I don't know which one to start with, so let's see. Which one am I starting with? Alright, cool.
Just starting it. Don't worry.
Alright, cool. So the first...
Actually, no, wait. Pick your favorite one last.
My favorite one last. Alright, cool. I got
Yeah.
Alright, so the first one, I don't think anybody knows this guy. It's a song called "The Quiet One" by Gotham. He's a US rapper. He's a bit old school. Like he's not old school, if that makes sense, but his sound is very old school, if that makes sense.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Anybody who likes like 90s R&B, 90s hip hop sound, they'll like this tune. It's very man's back in the day.
What? Who sings it? Who raps it?
Gotham. It's a song by Gotham. It's featuring a couple people as well. I think it's got like Diamond D in it, and I think Busta Rhymes is in it as well. That's a
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
that's an old school one. My second tune, I don't know why. This song is so off-centered, yeah, but it low-key bangs to me, I can't lie. And that's 6 a.m. in Brighton by RD. Bro, this white boy, yeah, I don't understand. Like, his sound is so different, but it bangs, innit? Like, it's a bit like Central C, kind of, but it's just weird. It's weird, innit?
Okay.
That one is, I can't lie, that's a tune. That's my tune of the week. No, that's one of my tunes of the week. And last but not least, broski, American rapper. This guy is cold, man. He released a tune. I think it was on Monday, to be fair. I like this rapper, man. This guy's cold. I like the tune. I don't think it's his best tune, but this week I can't lie, I've been playing it a couple times. And that is Heartless, Live from LA by Roddy Ricch, mate. That song there,
Okay.
banger, fam. I like the orchestra behind him, like the instrumental and thing. He's singing in this one. He normally normally he goes in and out with the rap thing and singing. This one's more of a sing songy, innit?
Okay.
So those are my 3 tunes, bro.
Okay, cool. Alright, mine. Time for mine. Alright, cool. So, the first one I'm going. To be fair, I'll put my favourite one this week in it because my favourite one, I started listening to it this week even though it came out I think 3 to 4 weeks ago, but I'll go with that one last. The first one I'm going with, I don't know why, I'm going to go with Nipsey Hussle Victory Lap. I've just been listening to it a lot lately, and I think, I'm not going to lie, when that song comes on, yeah, I feel like I just want to get shit done. I just feel bare motivated. So, I always put that on if I need to get motivated doing something, if I need to exercise or I just need to get some work done or something like that. I always put that on, man. It just feels like, especially if I wake up first thing in the morning, I feel like it's a song when you just first wake up in the morning and you're just getting your day starting, innit?
Yeah.
So I've been playing that recently. That whole album is just 10/10. My second one is Lil Tecca featuring Polo G, When You Down. I love that song, man. I love that song so much, man. And Polo G's verse in it, bro. Oh my god, it just hits the spot, man. It hits the spot, bro. That's a good tune, man. And then my last one is two UK rappers, new on the scene. A1 featuring J1,
yeah.
Latest Trends.
The thing is, I'm surprised.
I love that song.
I'm surprised you picked that song, you know.
Why?
Because you're not really a J1 fan. So, the fact that you picked that song.
No,
but do you know what? It is a good tune. I can't even lie. I can't even hate.
It's a bad man tune. I love it, man. I think the hook is so catchy, man.
It is.
So catchy. I just think it's a great song, man. I can't even lie. I just think it's a great song. Those are my 3 songs of the weeks, or top 3 songs of the week.
Rest in peace, Nipsey, though.
Rest in peace, Nipsey, man. Man, the amount of songs he could have made, man. Anyway, we digress, man. Alright, cool. I think we should wrap it up there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, we've been talking for a little piece, Sam. Whole lot of nothingness, but we've been talking.
Yeah, mate. Always. We just chat shit for an hour each week. That's us. So, but thank you though. Thank you if you are listening to us chat shit for an hour. We appreciate you out here. You get me?
Come on.
I hope everyone's been having a good week this week. I hope if you haven't been having a good week, listen, it only gets better. I think I know I've been quoting a lot of Tupac recently, but Tupac did say, "For every dark night, there is a brighter day." I think he says that, something like that.
Come on.
And I'm not gonna lie, I listened to that quote. I think that quote
I think it's Dark Cloud though. But I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's Dark Cloud, mate.
It's not, bro. I'm a bigger Tupac.
I think it's Dark Cloud,
I'm a bigger
mate.
Tupac fan.
Anyway, people. We're about to fall out in it again for the second 200th time today. So listen, if you've been listening, peace.
Listen,
I'm gone.
Toxic relationship.
I'm not in a relationship with you. I'm not in a relationship with you, bro. I don't swing that way, mate. Yeah, no. I don't swing that.
A friendship can be a
Obviously,
relationship.
you do your grinder thing, yeah.
Listen,
you do your grinder thing, but people, I'm out.
And the thing is, bro, I'm not. No. Listen, listen, guys. He says, "Through every dark night, there's a bright day." That's what he says.
The intro is now playing, people. You're not hearing a word we're saying. Until next week, my guys, yeah? I am gone, bro. Fuck this guy.
Come on. Alright, see you lot later, innit? One love. Come on.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was the longest episode I've ever had to record in my life, mate. Episode 3, done and dusted. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I hope you appreciate this one, man, because what I've had to go through, killers, no person should ever have to go through in my life. So please appreciate this one, man. It's been a long road. It's 3 a.m. in the morning, like M said, and I'm tired, man. But listen, that one was about toxicity. Towards the end, I know we spoke about toxic friends, and I didn't think I had toxic friends. I lied, man. I lied, bro.
This guy.
What I need you to do for my sanity is hit the like button, subscribe, share, tell your toxic friend to tell his toxic friend, tell that toxic friend to tell his Marge, man. See you next week, man. I'm out.
Look.